Greetings, gamer guys and gals. Welcome to part number 31 of my Pokemon Colosseum Let's Play. We have just entered the main lower dome of Realgam Tower. Got through all of the rigmarole of defeating all the Cypher admins, some Cypher peons, and all that whatnot jazz, and even got here where we were rudely received by some explosion enthusiast, and now we're going to try to find our way to a closer... I like how they all stare at me. Do you see that? They're staring at me. We're going to try to find our way to a closer heal station. I'm pretty sure there's one behind this door. Wah! I gave you a good jolt, eh? I've been waiting behind the door for you to come along. Been waiting a long time. Next, I'll shock you even more with my Pokemon battle. Bodybuilder Givern would like to battle. Yeah, I've never really paid much attention to the faces of the bodybuilders because I'm too distracted by the fact that his body looks incredibly fake. But he's got a jaw a mile long. Alright, Wigglytuff and Loudred, they are his only Pokemon. We kind of don't want Stantler to just instantly go down. Let's switch out to Granbull, shall we? Dragon Dance. Get off another Intimidate. And then start spamming attacks next turn. Alteria's level 54, and part of that is due to the fact that I've had the experience share on Altaria for quite a while. It's probably for the best that I take that off soon, because I don't really particularly think that Altaria needs the experience points now, really. I mean, we have other Pokemon that could definitely use it. Definitely. In fact, I think right after this battle, I'm going to be giving the experience share to, I want to say Heracross, but I don't want the same thing to happen again to Altaria what happened to Heracross. Because even though I don't plan on using Heracross for long term, it would be nice to get Megahorn, and I'm pretty sure he's close to gaining Megahorn. So we're going to have to be very careful with that. Fly. Shadow Rush. Shall it be a quit? Crit. And it was, and Loudred is gone. Alright. Altaria flew up high. Feint attack. And, okay, so you're attacking Granbull with Feint attack. Why do you not have a normal attack, though? That's kind of the question here. Altaria used Fly. This should KO. Oh, it didn't. Wow. Cute charm. Very unfortunate. And Shadow Rush to finish the job. I know Altaria isn't exactly a world beater Pokemon concerning physical or special offense, but that was kind of surprising. Player defeated bodybuilder Givern. Cool! That's a shocker. You're like outrageously tough. Do you know how hard it is to just wait and wait and wait without moving? Try imagining it. Now think about it, eh? I doubt very much that you could keep at it for long. True, I doubt very much I could keep at it for long either. I try to say that I'm a pretty patient dude, but just waiting forever for nothing is kind of extreme. Then again, you're an NPC. Alright, so I was a little bit wrong, unfortunately. It's looking like we have to defeat all of the Pokemon trainers down here first and foremost, and then we have to go up. Are you here to dine? Yes, we want to dine. Sorry to disappoint you. We're not ready to serve anyone yet. Let me make up for it. I'll serve up a full course menu of a Pokemon battle. Ryder Eloise would like to battle. We're probably going to have to go heal up soon then, because I'm not about to waste items. Noctowl Chimecho, Stantler and Altaria. Not really to say that it's a waste. Using items that... These are actually opportune times. That wasn't really what I meant. Let's go with Rabble, shall we? And Dragon Dance. We'll probably use 2 Dragon Dances. I think that's kind of the gold standard for what we want to do with Altaria, especially because Fly isn't really that great. Let's be real. If it had 90 base power instead of 70, it would be a whole lot better, but it still wouldn't be incredible considering that Altaria has no Dragon Stab, my fault, and Fly is the best stab move that it can learn, which is kind of a bummer. Granbull fainted. I wasn't expecting them to double down on the same Pokemon. That kind of really does stink. Alright, Umbreon. We're going to go ahead and bite Chimecho and Dragon Dance again. And the next turn we'll start flying. This is probably not going to KO. And it did anyway. I mean, we are 10 levels higher. That is true. So the game pretty much expects you to be around like level 42 to 45 right now. So we are a little bit over leveled, but honestly, with what we have coming up, I don't think we're actually that over leveled at all. Alright, so we're going to taunt you because that was ridiculous. And then we'll fly. No more hypnosis, please. Dream Eater. That was a very incredibly weird move. Stockpile. See, if Stockpile was its later generation form, I would say that that was a great idea. But I unfortunately cannot necessarily agree. Altaria is fast asleep, unfortunately. This is going to be a little bit of a, well... Alright, so he's using Stockpile for Spit Up, which is a pretty sad combination. And I don't necessarily mean sad in the sense that, like, I'm crying for him. I actually recently played a Pokemon Emerald not Let's Play. It was just me playing through by myself. I was going to record it, but then I decided not to at the time. It was kind of... I was playing with a very suboptimal team. Very suboptimal. And it wasn't like I was actually doing anything significant or really that great. So, one of the things I found out in my Emerald playthrough was that using Stockpile and Swallow on Pelipper was not exactly a good thing. I realized that Stockpile wasn't its later generation move, and it kind of made me a little bit sad. Just a little bit. Because Stockpile in later gens is an awesome move. Just flat out awesome. Buffing both defenses and then being able to heal yourself up with it is really cool. I would never really use Spit Up though, because I don't know, it just doesn't seem like that great of a move. He hit with another 60-hit Hypnosis on Altaria. Good gravy. Good grief. Please stop the nonsense. Altaria is fast asleep. Probably going to stay fast asleep. Yeah, Noctowl is just being really annoying right now. But at the very least, we have pretty much no danger of being defeated in this battle. Though, I'm probably going to have to... Let's confuse Ray Cradilly. We're going to get Altaria out of here, because what's the point? Bring in Stantler. Get an Intimidate out. And a Confuse Ray. I really do love Confuse Ray. I think it's a really great move. I personally think it's better than Attract and for like my own uses. Yeah, I kind of figured Stantler was going the way of the birds there. Alright, so... Heracross. Come on out and show us your stuff. Might not actually be the greatest of things I just did there, but... Shadow Rush. Yeah, you are hurting for some speedy Pokemon if my Umbreon is the fastest thing on this field. Hypnosis again? Hits again? Are we joking? I think we're telling jokes here. That's 3 times this. He hasn't even missed. Not even once. Alright. Revival Herb. Alright, we just need to blast through these Pokemon. This battle is taking way too long. And we've got plenty more to go through. So let's get this done and over with. Please and thank you. Cradilly hurt itself in confusion. Dream Eater was used and missed because it had no potential candidate for attack. We're going to Psychic Noctowl. Get out of here. We're done with you. Your Hypnosis hits one more time. I'm deleting this game. Alright. Umbreon. This will not finish off. Very close to finishing off Cradilly. Umbreon's just never going to do great damage. Unless you use stuff like Toxic on Umbreon, which is not a bad thing to use. Let's be honest. You know. If you use things like Toxic with Umbreon, then you can stall out pretty well. Toxic, Confuse Ray. Secret Power at that point would be useful in some cases. I would probably keep it on him just because he doesn't really have really good attacks other than those. Player defeated Ryder Eloise. Thanks for dinner. You're welcome. That was too heavy for some light exercise before a meal. Well, quit exercising before a meal then. We got a band over here, a jukebox, a bar. That bar looks like it's quite stocked. This is a very nice place. This Realgam Tower. Kind of wish it was real. Alrighty, so moving on. Welcome to the just completed Realgam Tower. Well, how about a battle as an event to commemorate the opening? Hunter Aline would like to battle. Matang and Mawile. Kind of sad that I fought this without my other Pokemon. Though I don't really have good answers to Steel types. In fact, I have like no answer to Steel types whatsoever. But we're just going to have to use Psychic here. I almost want to use Parasong. Yeah, let's use Parasong. It's not very effective, but we killed Mawile instantly. Ooh, that's going to swap in the other Pokemon. Lairon. Yeah, we don't have any good answers for these, so Parasong is probably a good thing. Metang probably has Pursuit, but I still kind of want to switch out Espeon. Okay, Iron Defense. See, this is... Maybe Parasong was a great idea. Like, a very great idea. Alright, so we're going to Reflect. We're actually going to pull you out. We're definitely healing up after this battle. It's annoying having to go back through Realgam Tower to do that, but I dare say it's worth it rather than spending your money on items if you don't need to. Yes, I have the items for these bigger dungeons, but hey, a heal center, I'll gladly use that instead. Parish count fell to 2. We don't have any Pokemon we can switch to except for these two. Espeon might be a goner. Actually, you know what we're going to do is we're going to use Psychic on Lairon and Confuse Ray on Metang. It's not very effective, but we just killed Lairon. Alright, Altaria grew to level 55, and I forgot to take off the darn experience share. Altaria is quite a bit higher level than he needs to be, that's for sure. Alright, hurt himself in confusion. We are going to throw out a Psychic and a Bite. I don't think this is going to do very much, but it doesn't actually matter because Metang is going the way of the birds this turn. And we defeated him. Okay. Never mind what I say. Yeah, we definitely don't have answers to steel types at this current time, and that's unfortunate. Wow, I was supposed to win! Since you bothered to come, you may as well enjoy yourselves. Yeah, we sure will. And I'm going to go save and heal. Welcome back, gamer guys and gals. We are going to continue on our journey through this wonderful dome of Realgam Tower. They told me this place will be attracting guests from all over the world. I can demonstrate my battling to all sorts of influential people. I can become famous worldwide. You're lucky. Before anyone, I'll show you how skilled I am at battling. Street performer Looper would like to battle. You need to change your name to something more good? Less stupid? Looper? What is that even supposed to mean? Alright, Quillfish and Seadra are intimidated. Wow, this is a pretty big team, isn't it? We're going to try to just blast through it as fast as possible with our Espeon in tow. Quillfish fainted. We kind of expected nothing less than that, didn't we? Altaria still has the experience share, and I'm still stupid. Alright, Shadow Rush. Very nice. Poison Point, though. That's kind of sad. Alright, Stantler hurt by poison, hit by waterfall. Let's see. We probably want to Shadow Rush you, Psychic you. I would have been very shocked had Octillery survived that. We're talking about Espeon here. 130 base special attack with the best Psychic move. Ooh, very nice. And we're fighting a Feraligatr, which is very intriguing to say the least. So let's go ahead and Psychic and throw out our last moves. Oh, Feraligatr just fainted to that. Okay, I'll gladly take it. Thank you. Player defeated Street Performer Looper. Oh, you dashed my dream of fame. 640 for winning. You're not really a good street performer. Not giving me enough money there. What I'll do, I'll hone my skills and position myself as a charismatic trainer. Yes. Very good. I'm glad you will do that. Heal Powder. Energy Root. Let's continue onward. So you're Wes, ex-member of Team Snag'em. I've been hoping that I'd get a shot at battling you. Let's see this high-level battling that everyone's been talking about. Ryder Kevel would like to battle. Donphan and Sandslash. I kind of wish I had a Water-type Pokemon at this moment. I kind of gimped myself and made my game a little bit more difficult by removing some of my, I want to say, elemental Pokemon. Like, for instance, not having a Grass type or a Water type anymore. But I do have to say, I think it's still for the best. So I'm pretty sure Donphan is a bigger threat than Sandslash. So, you're gone first. Appreciate the one-shots there, Espeon. Quagsire. Shadow Rush. Decent damage, but not really all that great, if we're being honest here. Though, your use of Rock Tomb there is kind of very questionable. And before Quagsire sets up Amnesia, because it seems to be Quagsire's favorite move of all time. If it was Gen 1 Amnesia, I would understand. And a critical hit. Didn't even need Hyper Mode. Good job, Stantler. Sandslash is gone, and we have defeated Ryder Kevel. Turfed out. You're on the other side, but I still have to hand it to you. Alright, items. Deposit. We're going to go ahead and give the experience share to you for the time being. Only took me 800,000 episodes to fix that up. The builder of the tower has plans to raise big money by attracting the world's rich folks. But you need bait to get the attention of people like that. Something big and exciting. Yep, you guessed it. Shadow Pokemon battles. Chaser Truss would like to battle. Swellow and Machoke. Very interesting combination of Pokemon here. Obviously, we'll get off our little Intimidate. Very nice. quite bueno. Shadow Rush on Swellow, Psychic on Machoke. Machoke is gone. I could not possibly imagine Machoke surviving a Psychic. I couldn't even imagine Machamp surviving a Psychic at this current moment, even at pretty much equal level. Magneton. Swellow is glowing. What is that for exactly? That couldn't have been for Focus Punch. I think Focus Punch says tightening focus at this juncture. Alright, Stantler, take care of Magneton. We're going to take care of Ninetales, hopefully. One shot? Oh, so close. Oh, at least we did half. Overheat. That actually had a chance to miss, and that would have been nice. But, you know, it's okay. Stantler has pulled his weight. We can let him have a break for a moment. Heracross. Join us for some battling. Zap Cannon. Does that have 40 or 50 hit in this gen? Don't actually know. Alright, Ninetales is going to be gone. And so is your Magneton. And it was a critical hit. Shadow Pokemon in Hyper Mode are a detriment in some cases, but they're also really cool in others. Having almost guaranteed crits is pretty cool. It's actually my favorite way of buffing Pokemon. I love having like Razor Claw and Focus Energy and then like having stuff similar to Slash and other moves like that. I think it's a cool strategy. Bypassing the other player's defense and not really having to worry about your own offense is pretty cool. Player defeated. Chaser Truss. This isn't like me to lose. Do you get it now? Win or lose, battles attract people. Welcome! It has been a while, hasn't it? You don't recall who I am? It's me! We met quite a while ago in Phoenix City. My name is Verde. You may not remember me, but don't worry, I haven't forgotten you. You snagged my Bayleaf back then. Yeah, you remember now. Well, pal, today's the day. It's payback time. So this is your chance to snag Bayleaf if you fail against Verde in the original Phoenix City when you could catch the 3 starters from Gen 2. The thing is that this guy is replaced by either blue or red versions of himself with the other Pokemon had you chosen those others. And if you didn't snag their Pokemon at the time, you can snag them now. Dragon Dance. Altaria is about to be level 56 already. That's pretty nuts. Alright, Muck, you are gone. Muck is gone, and we are dealing with level 52. That's pretty cool. Morning Sun. Ooh. Restores HP. The amount varies with the weather. I almost want to say we want to keep Helping Hand. Helping Hand is... Swift is kind of doing us nothing, though. We only have 1 PP left of Psychic. I didn't realize that. We will have to heal soon. Morning Sun is really cool. I actually like having status moves and healing moves and stuff like that on your Pokemon. The problem is that we have Reflect and Helping Hand, and I kind of want both. I don't want more than 2 status moves, so I think we're going to have to pass on Morning Sun. Yes. Grumpig used Shadow Ball. That's going to sting. And I lied to myself, I guess. Didn't really sting that much. Let's go with Fly. Not very effective. We're going to be KOing this Grumpig next turn. Well, that is to say, as long as Fly actually hits. Being that for some reason, no PP left. Some reason, Fly has a chance to miss, which baffles me. Level 51. Player defeated Cypher beyond Verde. But blast it, I can't lose again. But you just did, man. Not only did you lose, we got your money. And he disappears. Alright, so with that being said, we're going to go ahead and heal up before we continue on in our quest and adventure. I'll see you in a few. We are back, gamer guys and gals, and we're going to move on in Realgam Tower. Shh! Wes, it's me, Silva. I snuck in here under disguise. I surprised you, huh? That's not important, though. The word is that Cypher's boss is waiting for the both of you at the top of the tower, and he's supposed to have the ultimate shadow Pokemon. Wes, Rui, good luck, and please be careful always. Thank you. So I love these elevators. Very cool. Very regal, too. Ah, you've finally reached me. I must say that I am impressed. Wes and Rui, I welcome you to the Realgam Tower. My name is Naskur. Do you remember? The time that we met in Phoenix City. I did have the feeling that I would one day face you in battle, but I never imagined that you would be the one to seek me out here. Very soon we will be ready to greet your arrival in style. I will go ahead and wait for you. Don't keep me waiting too long. Wes, quick! We have to chase him! We don't really have to chase him. But there is a room to the left here. I thought there was a room to both the right and left. And so I actually just went and healed up and saved in vain. Let's be real here. We have a guy here that we can fight, and once we do, we have the opportunity to heal up. We have the opportunity to save regardless, but let's go ahead and do that just now. Okay, that's that then. My Pokemon are all nursed back to perfect health and readiness. Now we can go full tilt against you in battle. Chaser Rugen would like to battle. Vigoroth and Shelgon. Very interesting types of Pokemon you've got here. I actually love the Slacking line. The ability he has is abysmal and basically makes him into a terrible Pokemon in some aspects, but I love the stats, and I'm not too displeased with having a good old normal type. And though it is not his specialty, Slacking can do special attacks just fine, but physical attacks on a 160 base attack stat is nuts. A critical hit. Very nice job, Stantler. Dragon's Breath. That is the move we missed out on with Altaria. The only dragon move that dragon learns through level up, which is kind of a shame. Not the move itself, but that we missed out on it. I actually really love Dragon's Breath. And the reason being is because it has a 30% chance to paralyze. I prefer it over things like Dragon's Claw. Now, once you're getting up to stuff like Dragon Rush or higher in power, like Outrage and current gen and stuff like that, I would prefer those because of damage. But around like 80 base power and lower, I would prefer Dragon's Breath because paralysis is just so useful. Player defeated Chaser Rugen. Darn it, I don't like it. I don't like you, he says. Not it. Cool. We can go ahead and heal up. Save up. And I can go ahead and say that I think we have done enough for this episode as well. So we're going to have to get back to Realgam Tower next time on Pokemon Colosseum. Thank you for joining me, and if you like my content, please like, share, subscribe, ring the bell, all that good stuff, that rigmarole that we all do on YouTube. And while you're at it, have a great and glorious day gaming.